go. Official good morning, guys. Hello. So obviously haven't spoke to you guys yet, but welcome to a Sunday in my life, a random Sunday in my life. Yeah, that's kind of all I've got for you. This morning you would have seen I went for a walk, got a coffee, just had my breakfast, going to do a very quick like speed clean of the dishes. I did my full house reset on Friday because I had a day off from work on Friday. I did like the house deep clean, fresh sheets, all of the things. So I'm loving myself for it. Yesterday was a massive editing day, and yeah, I'm very grateful for Friday me for doing what I did, because otherwise I would be stressed today. But today is just a bit of this and that. I woke up feeling so average. I went for my walk, had my coffee, got in the sunlight, did all the things, but I woke up just like, oh, not having a good time. I was so tired, and that's okay. I spoke on my Instagram story, so I was like, that's okay. But as always, I had a team meeting with myself and said, look, how you're feeling is valid. You're allowed to feel off. We all have these days. It's an inevitable part of being a human. But what we also have always is a choice. And I could have chosen to sit and feel sorry for myself and then do nothing to actually support myself and then perpetuate the shitty feeling, or I could just do things that I know are going to make me feel my best, or even just 1% better. And look, I still felt like shit after my walk, but then I went outside, lay in the sun with my journal and my weekly planner, got everything sorted for the week, came in and like just literally got everything out on my mind again. I did this yesterday in my like diary, and then I put it out onto my planner today. And that's just how I work best. I had a nourishing breakfast, and yeah, now I'm gonna get ready. I've got tattoos today, which I'm excited for. I am still very much in the era of all of my tattoos hold significance. I've got like a few random ones that I got in Bali with my friends that it's just like, that's so random, why'd you get that? I mean, like a little sun on my ankle and these 3 dots here, which literally no idea what's going on. And then I have a chili here, but that chili is with my best friend, so that's okay. But the rest of my tattoos all hold meaning, and they are all very close to my heart, and they all have family tie significance. So same applies today, other than 2 extra little ones that I'm getting, but both very significant to me as well. So 3 total, but anyway, yeah, that's kind of my update for the day. I have to leave here in about an hour. I messaged the tattoo lady and I was like, do you want a coffee? So if she says yes, then I will go and get her a coffee and myself a coffee. So I might have to leave a little bit earlier. But yeah, really trying to grow my socials, which guys, also goal check-in. I've grown by almost 1,500 followers this month. And for me, that is crazy, because I literally held stagnancy, if not my followers going down, for like 3 years, not even kidding. So yeah, it's just crazy what happens when you A, set the intention, but B, you're actually aligned in how you're creating and what you're doing. That's all I have to say. So that's fun, loving creating, loving my content, loving life, really. Like today, I'm feeling very flat, don't get me wrong, but it all gets to coexist. And I'm very grateful. So I'm going to keep ahead of the 8 ball, put a load of washing in that will be ready by the time I get back to hang out. Have a shower, get ready very quickly for the day, and then we're gonna go and get some tattoos, so you can come with me. I'm filming a little like day in the life for Instagram as well, so that's fun. And yeah, let's get it. outfit. Comfort, where shall I put you? This is the outfit. Comfort. Comfort, comfort, comfort. And you know, liability, but whatever. Let's go get some tattoos. So fun. We're home and we've had a outfit change because I needed to be in comfies, more comfies. The other top was cute, but it was an accident waiting to happen with the wind that's going on today. So anyway, came home and had some lunch, and then now I am kicking my ass into gear to go to the shops because I need dog food. And you know, this is one of those moments where if I didn't need dog food, I could probably convince myself to not do this because I cannot be fucked, but I need dog food, so I have to go to the shops, which grateful for that. I'm gonna get some coconut oil for my tattoos, if you can see them. So I'll give you, before I go to the shops, I'll give you a quick tattoo tour, if you will. So this one I've had for a very long time. This is my papu. He wrote this, like that's his name / signature in Greek. So that is literally his writing. I had that tattooed like 6 or something years ago. My absolute favorite. And then these are the ones that I got today. So you guys, if you've been here, you would know. My papa passed away almost 2 years ago now. He was my absolute favorite person in the world. I literally still can't even talk about it. And I miss him every single day. And his symbol for me, every time I'm reminded of him, is a dragonfly, and they're absolutely everywhere around me. Firstly, I like never don't feel connected to him. I never feel far from him in like a funny way, which is so magical. And so I got a dragonfly tattooed, which just made the most sense because now every time that I see him, of course in the sky when they're flying around, but also on my arm, I've just got that beautiful reminder. So that is him here, which is so beautiful. Of course they're like, and then I got never far, if you can see here. I feel like you're not going to be able to really see because it's going to be backwards on the camera, but that says never far. Just a reminder of like, he's never far, they're never far. Like anyone that we lose or pass, or you know, they're never far. I deeply at the core of me believe that, and I wanted a reminder. And then I got 777 here on my hand in red, and I also got the chili that I have here fixed up. But 777, so the 777, firstly, it's my favorite angel number. I always just have such a resonance with 7, and it's also like lucky girl syndrome, but not, that's the way that I relate to it. Like there's a few meanings for it, but that's one of the ways that I relate to it, in the sense to which like, I just believe I'm here to experience so much in life, and I believe I'm here to experience a lot of luck, but not luck through chance, luck through choice. And you know, 777, it's not this idea of everything's just gonna fall in my lap, but it's like I create my own luck. That is my reason behind it and my meaning behind it. And so that's just a reminder of like, yeah, lucky girl syndrome, but you create it. You don't wait for it to happen. You don't wait for things to fall into your lap. You don't wait for opportunity. You don't wait to feel ready. You don't wait, insert your thing. You just get it done and you create your own luck. And that's that. This is Yaya's birthday here. So all of my tattoos, other than like a few random ones, like I was saying, have a lot of like significance and meaning behind them. And I kind of want to keep it that way for the foreseeable. Of course, I've got some like random ones. And well, now that I say it, I don't know, I'll probably just start finding meanings for things. But there's a few other things that I want to get. I've already planned them. I won't say it until I get them. But yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Oh, I just, like, fuck. How good do they all look together? Yeah, you can see. How good do they all look together? Look, I'm simply obsessed. So anyway, it's now 3:24. I'm gonna go to the shops. I'm gonna get what I need to get. I'm gonna come home. I'm going to meal prep because I didn't have time in the end before I left for my tattoo. And then part of me is like, do something, like do. And no, Christina, we are not doing anything tonight in terms of work. We are sitting down, might watch Harry Potter. I kind of don't love movies. I don't know if I've said that on here before. I kind of don't love movies. I don't really enjoy sitting down for long periods of time. Of course, unless I'm obsessed with a movie. We watched one the other week, Brian Banks documentary. I don't know if that's what it's called on Netflix, but Cruz and I love documentaries. So I feel like I can watch that because it's like real and it's interesting, but I just can't commit to like hours of sitting down watching a movie. I honestly, more than nothing, wish that I was someone who was like, yes, movies, like, but I just can't. Unless I'm like obsessed with a series or obsessed with a movie, I just can't do it. But I feel like Harry Potter is like a comfort movie, and like I still will probably feel uncomfortable sitting down. Again, probably something for me to look at if I'm having such a hard time slowing down. Yeah, but I just don't want to. So we'll see, but I do just want to sit and chill. So the sooner I can get out of this house, the sooner I can get my groceries, the sooner I can come back and meal prep, which will be very, very easy. And then hopefully by like 4:30, is that ambitious? 4:45, 5, I can be showered, sitting down on the couch and just see where the evening takes me. So I'm gonna go do that as much as I don't want to, and I'll see you when I get back. Okay, I'm gonna end off this video here. I know it's something in my teeth, but thanks for coming along for a little Sunday in my life. Obviously every weekend, day, whatever, is gonna be different. But today felt like a fun one to take you guys along for. So Evie's here, she'd like to say hello. Hello, sweetie. She knows it's nearly dinner time. We have a rule in this family. Cruz created the rule and he's honestly just the best for it. But when the parents eat, the kids eat, and the kids have to eat before the parents are eating. And so she knows that I'm about to have my dinner, which means she knows she's about to have her dinner, which I think is why she's up in my grill. But you would have seen I just did my meal prep, so I don't necessarily like to prep full meals. I have tried it, and every now and then, don't get me wrong, I do like it, but I just like freshly like put together meals kind of on the spot, if you will. Other than what I've prepped for the first couple of days of the week, well, technically 3 days of the week. But what I usually do is I'll prep a source of protein. So I'll cook a source of protein, I'll cook my veggies, I'll have whatever other salads or carbs that I want to have with it ready, prepared, and all separate. And then I'll kind of put them together like the day before, the morning of, as I'm eating, whatever it may be. Obviously going back to work, I need to, it's a bit different now, because before I was home every day, so I would just like cook in real time and organize my meals and stuff in real time, obviously. Whereas now I'm at work. So it's kind of, well, it's a blessing, so I have to be a bit more organized. But I also don't like to have more like meal prepped meals for the whole week. It just, I don't know, it's just not my thing. So what I have here, it is a meal, but it's like it's not like a big like mixed together meal. It's just all different things that I know store well, that I know reheat well, and that I just really enjoy eating. So I've got sweet potato, asparagus, 4 mince patties that I cooked in grass-fed butter, and then some capsicum. I'll probably like eat the capsicum fresh and then heat the rest of it up. And then I will add some kimchi fresh or some chili oil, or maybe both, we'll see. So I've got 3 of those prepped for my lunches. And then I also just like make a huge batch of patties, which I will have maybe in my breakfast. For breakfast this week, I'm gonna try this like egg wrap thing. And then I'm thinking I'll put these in there, I'll put some avocado and something else, who knows what, but that's what I'm thinking. And then I also have mince for dinner. So I'll be having taco balls kind of. I'll just have like cooked mince with some potatoes, veggies, kind of the same. Guys, what I've come to realize is I just really am a red meat person, and it's not news. It's probably the better part of the last 2 years of my life, if not longer. I just always gravitate towards red meat, and yeah, I just can't get around like chicken and stuff. I've tried, I can eat it if it's cooked fresh, like overnight, but I cannot prep chicken. Like I tried to prep it last week and I couldn't eat it. I couldn't eat it because, I don't know, I just don't like it. So yeah, red meat through and through, and that's my story. It might be bad for me, but whatever. It's just my life, and that's the way I'm living it at this point. So yeah, mince for dinner, mince for lunch, probably some mince for my breakfast, and that's that. But anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming along for a fun day. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. I'll see you guys in my next video. Of course, as always, it means the world to me if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe, all the things. YouTube is my jam. I want it to be my jam, and you know, before starting YouTube, and I've said this in a video before where I was like, it's not even that hard, like you just gotta sit down and edit and yada. I'm eating my words, guys. Like, it's not hard in the sense to which it's hard, but it takes a lot of time and effort, and I love putting in that time and effort. I enjoy creating, I enjoy editing, like I love being here. But equally, I'm like, guys, I love creating, and I want to be able to continue to create, and you know, the more I grow this channel, the more I'm going to be able to do so. And of course I'm going to do it regardless, like regardless. If I had 2 followers here, I'd still be doing it because I love it. But if you like to watch my videos, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the things. It supports me so much, and I love hearing from you guys as well over on Instagram, in the comment section, all of the things. So reach out, say hey, let's connect, because I just love to. I really love to. So that's all I have for today. The kids are fighting. Not fighting, but they're just like, they're having their evening zoomies. So I'm gonna have some dinner now. I'm gonna feed them, and then it's currently 5:26. So usual time for me to have dinner. I'll have dinner now. So love you guys so much. I'll see you in my next video.